Action.
So just really chaos on the water at this point.
Danger.
This is no game. We're here to do a real job.
Adventure.
I've been around the world twice and I've seen everything 3 times.
You're listening to Sea Story.
Episode 10, Code Blue.
Hey, my name's AWSAN, Dean Convos, and I'm from Jefferson, New Jersey.
And I'm AWSAN Danny Sawitsky from Jackson, New Jersey. And this is our Sea Story. A good place to start is by saying the fact that it was just a normal day. We work out in the morning, we go to work all day, and then we go back to the gym. We just as easily that day could have said, hey, I don't need to get a third workout in today. Let's just study or have a beer and just take it easy for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But we decided exercise is top priority. We got to get to the gym again. They stress PT all the time, and we got to stay in shape. So we go back to the gym, and we were getting towards the end of our workout, and we were both on the bikes at the time. I'm focused on, burning calories and getting through my workout, and all of a sudden I see Convos running toward the desk to my right. And I was like, what's going on? And I see feet.
That's all we saw. Yeah, there's feet and a face in the concrete.
This guy took a header into the concrete, like into an electrical wall-mounted unit. And right away I knew something obviously was very wrong. We weren't sure if it was a seizure, a heart attack, so we head over to assess the situation a little bit and see what's going on. This poor guy was just face down.
Something you don't see every day when someone's like gasping for air and they're actually dying kind of in front of you. You see it in their eyes, they're just losing life. It wasn't something that you ever want to see. I think it was good that we were there, considering we're trained for that, and there was a lot of unknown factors to whether or not he was having a seizure, or whether or not he had like any conditions, and then we pretty much monitored him until it took a turn for the worse and he stopped breathing.
At which point we noticed that he wasn't doing agonal breathing anymore. We saw him starting to turn blue. We flipped him over on his back. CPR had been started. I was holding C-spine. Convos was assisting in CPR. Training took over. We've had so much extensive training. As a matter of fact, earlier that day, we had attended a refresher seminar for CPR. And ironically enough, I played the victim. After we started CPR,
we had someone call 911 right away.
I think that was the scariest point, because when you're trained for CPR, you practice on dummies, and you're just kind of learning the steps. So
yeah, you don't anticipate actually ribs cracking, giving mouth to mouth to an actual human being.
Shock advised.
When the AED said shock advised, that's when I knew it was even more serious than we had initially thought.
Stand clear. Push to shock.
After it shocked him, totally cleared the ground, shocked.
His body came like 2 feet off.
Yeah, it was a
nothing prepares you for that.
No.
Check for pulse.
And then you get a pulse back and it's super light, and then you start CPR again, and then before you know it, the EMTs are in there and they come in so hot.
They came in guns blazing.
Okay, stick them.
It's a crazy event. It's a crazy life experience.
It's an undescribable.
And the thing is you don't know at the time, like, you hand someone off to an EMT and they haven't had a pulse and they weren't breathing and they pretty much bit their tongue off. You don't know whether or not you even did anything to help the situation.
There's also a lot of confusion, like a lot of people were trying to put in their 2 cents, and I realized that a lot of people weren't trained to the extent that we are.
Yeah.
It is second nature for us to do what we did. So then later that night, we had gotten a call from the CDO. He was congratulating us a little bit, and he said that you guys could sleep good tonight knowing that you did the right thing. I think we both looked at each other at that point and said,
yeah,
there's no way we're going to sleep.
Yeah, no way I'm sleeping.
Our adrenaline was just jacked.
The best news is that we saved his life. Not even the fact that he's just a captain and he's high up in the Navy, it's just the fact of the matter that the man's alive.
I'm actually extremely relieved that he's okay now, because to be quite honest, I thought he was dead.
I'm just grateful for the whole experience and that it actually turned out well.
Me too.
Sea Story is brought to you by America's Navy. Learn more at Navy.com.